Did I cancel that? Oh, greetings, travelers. It's me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, with another Monday morning random stream. We don't really know what's going to happen. It's a Monday morning. We barely have a brain. So I hope you got a little more brain going on with you, because I certainly don't have mine with me today. But, as usual, hope whatever time of day it is for you, and whatever it is you might be doing as you're catching this, well, I hope it's going good. Alright. Well, we're pushing our R&D a little here to its limits, because every time I look away, I tend to lose some bits and pieces until I walk over there and it re-renders in and all that fun stuff. So, alright, let's see if anybody shows up here, and then I'll show you all a neat little thing you might be able to have fun with. Dark Hellboy had shown me, excuse me, this neat little thing. And I was like, that's kind of cool. What if I do this? So, that's what this is. If you look in, well, I'll have to delete some stuff, but if you look inside, you can kind of tell what's going on here, but the easiest way to show it would be to remove a bunch of stuff, but get yourself a nice little storage facility here, nice and compact. Oh man, I'm still reeling from my surgery, gotta be honest. Not exactly a pleasant endeavor. I will try to do what I can here for as long as I can today. But at the moment, we're going to just hang tight for a minute. And I think we're going to probably delete a bunch of stuff today. Excuse me, clean up the save a little bit. Oh, this is going to suck. Oof. Yeah, I can't even cough or anything right now without pain. Alright. So far it looks like just me. Oh, wait, cue ball gaming. Well, they didn't give me many, and I'm essentially out of them. Basically a 3-day supply. So now I am on natural medications, aka nip nip. But yeah, it's still annoying. Alright, so this little storage container facility here. Oh, hey, oh, back up. If you notice the ceiling in here, it's kind of neat. Notice something? I don't know if you notice. Kind of an optical illusion. But let's get on this. I'll show you what I did. It's a pain in the butt, but easy, all in the same time. Well, it's easy if you do one way. It's kind of a pain if you do another way. If you want to do the flippy flip portion of it. Oof, ouch, ow, ow, ow. Mythic variable, lurk away. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let me try and get comfortable here. Oof. Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible, don't get me wrong. It's just freaking annoying. And, you know, it is painful, don't get me wrong. But it's not like, you know, debilitating at the moment. Okay, so, storage facility. Everyone has a version. I'm going to show you another version, just for fun. Give you more options here. Now, this took some finagling. I had to raise and lower and, you know, space and blah, blah, blah. But, just real quick, I want to see something here. Yep, I'm losing, we got to delete some stuff. We're at a point now where we're kind of killing the game here. Let me get rid of something here. Some stuff we don't need at the moment. Some stuff we could actually put back in if we wanted. I mean, this is really, you know, I mean, this is another freaking kaleidoscope. I've done a bazillion of these things, you know. Not like I can't make another one. Need to free up a little bit of space anyway. Oh, delete, delete, delete. Whew. Same time, delete anything up in the distance there, because, well, that would be a drag. I am trying to retain some of this, but, yeah, we don't really need this here. Kind of just taking up a bunch of parts for no reason. Eating into our part count. Alright. And that. This I want to keep. This I want to keep. That I need around in case. Alright, let's go save. Get rid of all that excess stuff that we just don't need. Boop, boop. Yeah, look at that. That renders in that late. Interesting. Okay, let's do a reload. Yeah, things are either we're about to get another update of some sort and things are getting wacky again, but it's so random, you know. I'll go into the game and one day it'll render just fine, no problems. Next day, you know, this kind of thing where you look off in the distance and part of it's missing. You know, I mean, yes, I'm probably getting pretty close to some sort of build limit at this point, be it my global limit or this particular base computer. But when I was building the city, when the update first happened, nice and stable, no issues. I could walk around. I could see things from a distance. You know, it rendered in fully. Let me see what happens here. Yeah, we're missing that. All right, see that whole right side of this portion of this over here is not popping in until I end up over here. And then it should, yep, now it's going to pop in. Now I was hoping deleting a bunch of that excess stuff would maybe have taken care of that, but it really is not. We do need an update on the build and the randomness of some of this. Like, I love this game, you know I love this game. I've been loving this game for years. And over the years, this is what I'm gonna show you how to make one of these, or something along these lines. Nice and easy. It actually is really easy to make, except for part of it. This section can be a pain. And all the amazing stuff they've given us over the years, you know, and everything free. You know, whenever I say anything, it's not a complaint, okay? There's never a complaint. It's just I wish, you know. I'm not really complaining. I guess mildly complaining, but it's not like, how do I put it? Complaining with love, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, to make this longer and more endless. You know, I would like some stability with what we have now. We don't need anything else at the moment, you know. We don't need more things. We've got a lot. We really do, you know. And everyone, I want this and I want that. I want a city and I want a bathtub and a lawnmower and, you know, whatever it is. And we've gotten so much free stuff, you know. It's pretty freaking amazing that we have not had to pay for one single solitary update at this point. You know, and heck, a lot of people even got the game at 50% off. You know, I'm a day one pre-order. I paid full price, and I would pay full price for this again. Complain, yeah, exactly. Bobby McGee, what up? Inside Vortex, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping in today on my Monday morning random stream, because I have no idea on a Monday what I'm doing. All right, so let me get to this. So, Dark Hellboy showed me this neat little trick, and then I took that and built something with it, because it was a really neat idea, and it has potential. You bought this game 3 times? I would buy it 3 times. Heck, as a matter of fact, when I get a PC rolling, I'll be buying it on PC, and I'm hoping I can find it for full price, to be honest. I would rather pay full price, give Hello Games money, you know, help them along with their new project, or just keep this one rolling with stability and little things, you know, little, you know, building parts and Quicksilver, you know, little missions, you know, that I can see. You know, I'll throw some missions up in here like they've been doing. Those are awesome. I'm feeling better, but still kind of, I had a little allergic reaction to the cleaning solution. So I got like a bunch of, like a little rash from where they wiped me with the cleaning solution. That was fun. You know, it's still got some pain and discomfort, but, you know, I'm on the mend. You know, my first surgery so far, you know, it's about what I expected. All right, let's get building here. Let's get something going here. Okay, so. Where is my medal? Yeah, I've been thinking about if I can find a hard copy of this, because, you know, everything I buy is usually downloaded. It's just more convenient. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's just stay in the same area. Try not to move too many things around. Sister Citizen, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Thank you. You hit me on a Monday. This is a random build stream where we're just kind of bopping around. If you're interested in seeing anything I've built, please feel free to be like, hey, let me see some things you've actually made. But sister, I'm known for my building streams. It's what I do. It's what I've been doing for, oh gosh, about 4 years or something like that, guys. I was just doing vanilla building when I first started, and then back in the day, and then somebody taught me the original glitch building technique, and I've just been doing it ever since, and trying to show people how to do it and help people, and hopefully give people, you know, a little creative boost in their day and in their building. You know, hopefully give people ideas and help people, new players, new builders, if I can. All right, so let's get on with what I'm going to show you. So we're gonna build a little storage facility. Okay. Now you can make these any way you want, but I thought this was kind of a neat version. You know, nice and compact. I wish I could get rid of this one here and just have that up there, but I can't. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. We're going to get on this in just a second. And do I have any mods in yet? Nobody modded this morning? No? Okay. So let's get on it. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. And I've been told I have a very nice speaking voice. Yeah, see this? That's bumming me out, that whole render thing. Okay, let's get on this. Let's do this here. Alright, so what I am doing here is we're going to be a little off here and there on this because I'm still kind of working out the kinks. The one over there is the first one I built, so what we need to do is that, and then we're going to go up, let's say 3. I like the number 3. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 3. And then we're going to get this right here. We're going to bring that up onto here. We're going to do that there. Actually, nope, we're going to flip this around first, so that we are upside down, upside down. Girl, you turn me inside out, round and round, upside down. You're turning me, giving love instinctively. Oh yeah, I got to turn something around here. All right, so I need some parts. Let's see, we need that, and we need that right there. All right. Let's get those going, and then we're going to take this right here. We're going to copy that. We're going to put that in our cache. We're going to grab you. We're going to flip you over from this side. No, we're not. Copy that. Then do that. Then do that. No. No, that's not what we want. There we go. Still using regular wire glitch, but I'm not building as much as you guys. Yeah, I'm, you know, I wasn't building for a bit. I didn't have time. You know, I had started my new job, and I just didn't have the time that I had before when I was working at the bodega, because that job sucked. Oh, I didn't think, no. You know, so unfortunately my time had gotten very limited. Alright, all I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a lineup position. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I need a little tiny wire. Where can I make a tiny wire where it's actually going to show up where I need it? Right here, I guess. Alright, we need a table or something shrinkable. That'll work. And, oh, let me start that over again. And we're going to change the color on that. Okay. So what I'm doing here, why I'm changing color of the table and the texture of the table, is because that's going to determine what color and texture the wire is going to be, which will then determine what color and texture your scaled part will be. Alright. So we're going to plant that. We're going to bring our table back. We're going to shrink it down. Now, unfortunately, sister, I don't have all of the PC stuff and the green screens and the music, and so my streams aren't as cool as everybody else out there in the universe, but, you know, we do our best. That's why I have a tendency to sing badly and, you know, talk incessantly, so that there's not too much dead silence. If I had music rolling, I would actually probably shut my flapping gums up a little bit more and enjoy the music I was playing, for starters, because building with music is really the way to build. Okay, so we got our little wire, and now we need, what do we need? We need a prefab room. Frankie Jr., what is going on? Well, awesome, and I'm happy that you decided to stop in and check things out. Welcome, Frankie. Alright, okay, so now what we need a prefab room. Alright. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate that. Let's give Frankie a hello for joining. And cylindrical room. Alright, so we got our cylindrical room. Our cylindrical room. And we're going to put that into our cache. We're going to copy our newly shrunken down wire. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a complete and utter moron. We're just actually going to do... Oh, you know what? I should have done something first, but whatever. It don't matter. We can do it now. Okay, so we're doing organic placement here, okay? So, you know what, hold on, it does matter. Anything you can do to make your life easier is something you want to do. If it means taking an extra second, do it. Well, every once in a while, I find the right key there, sister. Sister citizen, the time has come. Bum, bum. Excuse me. And did you know you're the only one to say okay? Dun 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 dun. Motorhead. This is why I actually play guitar and I don't sing, because I can't sing and I know. But it's fun anyway. It's all about having fun here, you know that. Being goofy, silly, and absolutely weird, wacky, and foolishness. You have to be funny and foolishness and wackadoo. Alright, let's do that one. Then we're going to copy that right there. No, hey, no, I don't need you. I need you. And then we're going to go do the oh so fun upside down version. Because we know how much fun lining these up are. But yeah, hopefully once I start working again and I'm done healing from the surgery, I will be getting a PC so I can do some stuff. I still probably won't show my ugly mug, but right on, sister. Just to protect your eyes. But you know, who knows? I may find a fun way to do that. You know, maybe still have something in the screen, but maybe not me. I haven't really quite thought of it yet. I got to get the PC first before I do anything. Alright, now we can grab this. Okay, we've set our tether points. That'll give us a little more control for our scaled glitching placements. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to grab a copy of this here. We're going to tether to right there. And then we're just looking for the same consistent reference. Something that we can hit, you know, the same. We've got way too much bloom, so that's going to be an issue. I'm seeing that already, so let's try this. Yeah, I really wish they could figure out how to cut the bloom down, because it is a little bit much. Oh, no way. Right on, sister. I play guitar poorly, but I do what I can. Self-taught. About 5 years ago, lefty, taught myself righty, because, well, trying to find a decent left-handed guitar without ordering one and spending a ton of money and whatnot. And everyone I knew was right-handed, so it just made more sense. You know, and all the teachers were right-handed, so on YouTube, the little bits and pieces that I saw. But I'm thinking about, now that I'm working again, getting some lessons. Right, this is a little bit much on the bloom here, folks. We're going to get this as accurate as we can, but there's no way we're going to get this dead on, because I can't see anything. Something's turning there. Is that turning, or is that the light itself? Alright, you know what? We're going to not go to the center line because we're not going to be able to see what we're doing. So, actually, either way, we're not going to see what we're doing here, unfortunately. Look at that weird twist. So what I'm going to have to do here is something like that. That sucks. The bloom, it's like you can't, that wire does not need that much lighting. I'm sorry, it just does not. There's no call for it, you know? Oh, son of a biscuit. Mandrake, welcome. Alright, you know what? This is not going as planned. We need to change our thought process here. Alright, we're going to go gray. We're going to go concrete. We're going to go gray. concrete. We're going to get rid of that wire we just laid out. We're going to get rid of this one here as well, because something's twisting and I don't like that. We're going to revamp this one. Zoo Games, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in today. Yeah, see, all right, so I'm either going to have to use the glare ring of the over bloom, or I'm going to have to come up with another way to line this up, because this is not going to be, I can't get good reference on with that like that. I don't know what the problem is, but it's not doing what it should be doing. So we're going to just kind of, just so I can show you what I'm talking about instead of taking forever to frickin' line this up to a perfection point. I'm just going to lay it down, and we're going to get it as close as we can get it. Which in this particular instance is going to be as close as come on. There we go. All right, we got one. That took forever. Now we get this one. I'm recuperating. I'm feeling a little funky today. Feel a little off. Something a little bit off with me today. But oops. I'm sure it's just a combination of like I'm not taking the pain meds today. I'm gonna not take those today, and just gonna stick with some extra strength Tylenol in my nip and whatnot. Just uncomfortable, just really uncomfortable, you know. Been difficult to sleep. Okay, well, this is not going to end up being perfect. It will be close enough to show you what you need to do. A lot of what I'm dealing with right now is the lighting, the environment. See, like the bloom's not so bad now on this one. There we go. All right. What we got? So what I'm building here is just showing little tricks and things to make things right now, but this is just kind of a compact storage facility, but with a different vibe. You know, taking this little trick I'm about to show you that Dark Hellboy showed me, and then I built excuse me, this thing with it, this little trick I'm showing you. And it'll make more sense in a minute. Like, right now, right now this looks like it's just an 8-sided you know, circle with an upside down 8-sided circle on top of it with you know, all these storage containers in here, you know, nice and compact, easy. But how I did that is where the, you know, the little, this little fun bit comes in. So we now have ourselves two, and let's do a save real quick. Two little tiny round prefab rooms, all right? And then Dark Hellboy had noticed that if you take that regular size and you do that, it opens up the roof. And I was like, well, that's pretty darn cool. So now you have an open prefab room. All right. Sister Citizen, yes, by all means. There's a bazillion ways to do that too. I can show you that in a heartbeat. So that's that. All right. Now these, if you have a small version, then plop a excuse me, you know, regular version over, the regular version will open up. The top will open. Now it doesn't stay that way all the way through, unfortunately. So I'm trying to get my camera in here so we can see sort of what it would do in different positions, you know. So, you know, it still keeps it open here. You can see it's open up there. And then you plop that one down. Now that's fully closed right in the middle. It'd be cool if it could open the bottom. Like if I could find a way to open the bottom up, that would be kill. Although that's pretty darn close to being open, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's take a look. It could just be visual right there. And then, sister, I'll get right on this in just a second. I'll show you. It really takes zero time. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it, especially now. And it just depends on how you're trying to incorporate it into your build, sister. You know, we'll get into that in a sec. I'll run down some of these here. I just want to see what this looks like interior here, and then I will get on that. ASAP. It's not quite as open as I would like it. It does provide an interesting new ceiling look. So, I mean, again, this is all about just kind of changing the look of things, you know, that we've been looking at for many years now. Okay. Now, if you want to get a a landing pad to go vertically, there are many, many different ways to go about that now. Okay. It just, again, depends on what you're trying to achieve. All right. do I need? What do I need? What do I need? There you are, right there. Okay. So we're gonna flip this vertically here. Oh, glitch in a moon pool. Ooh, Mandrake. Yeah, let me get back on that when we get over there. Good idea. Good thought. We'll see what we can do with that. But then we're stuck with the legs, the support legs, and the issues that those things cause. I hate when I do that. There we go. And then we want to copy you, and then we want to copy you. Alright, now we've got ourselves a vertical area, okay? Now, we're going to grab our landing pad. Do I have any out here? I do. Do I have any shrunken ones? I don't know. And depending on which one you're going to want to use, we're going to go with this because I'm going to shrink it. But before I do, let's just do this. Okay, so you got your landing pad, right? Now, if you are in your build, okay, you got your landing pad. Hit, I don't know what you're playing on for a system, but hit your, get into your wire menu on PlayStation, it's triangle. Okay? Then, if you hit build your wire and then just drag it out so it flattens itself out, and then hit your triangle again, get your free placement on. Now you are on whatever surface and you can kind of rotate it around like so. Alright, and then just build it. Or get your landing pad out, hit triangle, get your wire, place it wherever you want, then hit triangle and build at the same time. And now you're vertical. Or at any angle that wire will follow. Okay, so if you want it, you know, hypothetically, you wanted to throw a bit of an angle on it, right? Now see how the wire is following this angle? Now you could put it at an angle. And it's pretty simple. I mean, they've you know what over the years of, you know, glitch building and, you know, coming up with different ways to do things and them watching us what we do and what we build, you know, they've really kind of made it much more accessible to, you know, everybody, not just people, you know, looking to glitch build. So, but those are some nice, easy, basic ones. Now, if you want to bring it, now there's even other crazier ways you can go about it. You know, son of a biscuit. This is a neat one. So, say we got our Lando pad here. Now with the universal adjacency, we're going to bank that. We're going to copy that. We're going to universal adjacency that. And now that's right in the middle of these two. Okay. And now, you know, it's kind of flush with that. So if you wanted to add in, you know, anything else that wouldn't get in the way of the landing pad, you know, oh, wait. You know, you can just kind of build right off of it. Or you could do, I'm not sure actually how this is going to work. This should be interesting. This may not even do anything, but we're going to try it anyway. Boodly 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 boop. Right there. Probably work better with that one. So now it's a little lower. And now you could, I don't know if you can bury it at this point or if that would get interrupted. It might say landing pad not clear. But then you could, you know, cover your landing pad there. Let's see if it'll actually, let's see if it'll let me call it in. Nope, landing area not clear. Okay. That might be because of that thingamajiggy there. But what you could do, and this we've all done, is do this. Because this I know for a fact works. But first you need to actually do this. I actually have to change in order to do this. And I got to copy that, replace that, get rid of that, copy that one. But here, if you have this lined up properly, and I'm just doing a quick little version. Hopefully. Oh, landing area not clear. Alright. Yeah, it's a little difficult to do this vertically and get it accurate, but unless they change something, because I know we've been able to do this. Whether or not we still can is a whole other story. But let's give that a shot. Nope, landing area not clear. Oh, I know why. That's why. Alright, but see where I'm going with it? I forgot I had something there. So, you know, then once you have something, you know, in that vertical scenario, you can put it anywhere you want. You know, that's what's been so great about all these recent updates in the build mechanic. All right. Now, that universal adjacency is really darn powerful. All right. I'm going to get rid of this for now. I'm going to get rid of you for now. We're going to get rid of you for now. And we'll start with that. So, and this was the other thing I was working on, sister. I made these a bunch of years ago, and then every update they change the build mechanic. I got to refigure out how to make everything. But planter towers, you know, consolidate your farm a little bit. Although now you can consolidate crazy. This insane stuff you can do now is unbelievable. All right, now what I want is this a window. And we're going to build that there. And then let's go with that one, because it's one of my favorite looking new parts in terms of walls. And sister, if you ever need a hand building, just hit me up. If you're on PlayStation, even if you're, I mean, on any system, doesn't matter, but on, you know, if you're on PlayStation, it just makes it easier. All right, universal adjacency. We want, this is our final part, so we're going to hold on to it. This is the part we're going to adjacency with. We're going to snap place. We're going to start over again. And now we're going to build ourselves a round room. Using walls. So the universal adjacency and some walls. We're going to create a cool look, you know, nice simple round room, but using, you know, whatever wall flavor you're looking for. Oops. That's why I'm confused. I switched my cursor. But what's really neat about doing it this way, the way, you know, with the round room, I'll show you shortly. All right, let's do a little save real quick. DG, what is going on? Morning, morning. All right, now we got that. It's all skinned. Now we're going to come up here. Now, if you want these rotated, you actually unfortunately have to do each one of these individually and rotate it, because when it glitches in, they go in backwards. I don't know why, but that's just what it does. So what you want to do is get that, And actually, at this point, if you wanted to, you could actually get rid of the round room. You still have your holding item there, the small prefab right there. Okay, now that you have this lined out, if the move without deleting was working, I would say just, you know, move and rotate. But since it is not, I don't recommend moving anything until they fix this problem. So then just delete. And I used to love that move feature. That move feature was freaking awesome. And then just rotate it so that everything's facing outwards. Or whatever direction you want. I right now want these facing out. Then you're going to stack. Then we'll get rid of this. And then we're going to do the opposite here. So we're going to grab that. We're going to bank it. And we're just going to repeat the process. Lather, rinse, repeat. So what's anybody's thoughts? Are we going to get a New Year kind of update patch something? What are you thinking? What's anyone thinking? What's the speculatory these days? Joby, welcome. Thank you, whoever swatted the bot. JC, good morning, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Good to see y'all. Oh, yeah, this is going to be an uncomfortable day, I have a feeling. Now, the crazy thing is, if I'm not mistaken, you could take this in a bazillion different directions, okay? Things are phasing, there's no, you know, we have that lack of collision now, we've got all this great stuff. I speculate a crappy night and work night. Hashtag bot swat. True, true, true. That's a good one. We need that. All right, folks, I need a minute. I can't be in one position for too long. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, it's, you know what's weird? It's just like there's walking, trying to stand up straight. Like, you know, those of you who have had hernia surgery, no. But if you haven't, and it's an inherent male defect, is why, and men on the majority get hernias. Something about the way things happen when we're developing. Anyway, after hernia surgery, your groin is black and blue. Now, thankfully, I was smart enough to do as much icing as possible. But there's swelling and tenderness. in your nether regions, and I'm not just talking the outer wrapping of those two jewels in the crown down there, the jewels got swollen and tender, and whoo, ow, never felt anything like it in my life. Not at all pleasant in any way, shape, or form. Hit it the wrong way. And oh, Lord, no thank you. Okay, enough about my surgery discomforts. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to line this out so we can flip these around. Unless you like the way it looks like this, then by all means keep it. I'm just trying to create more room on the interior due to the lack of space in a round room to begin with. Would this look cool on the inside run? Sure. And again, we can delete this because we do have a holding pattern for it. And then we'll just run through. Yeah, oh, shoot. See, I moved something I shouldn't have, but that's okay because it's just going to delete that, which is fine. Man, that really drives me insane. Granted, it doesn't really matter at this point because I wanted that deleted, but, you know, if that was facing something and I didn't see, and it, you know, and the cursor was, you know, locked onto something off in the distance and I didn't notice, you know, and it deleted something in a, you know, interior of something that I could not put back in, although these days, thankfully, you know, a good portion of that you can still replace. But if you don't notice it, you know what I mean? I mean, a good example actually of that where I wouldn't be able to fix something like that would probably be like in that cube, or the seed I might be able to fix, you know, but something more, you know, compact and heavily stacked. And I'll use, I don't know who, you know, you could be in some trouble. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Pardon me. Oh, really, really. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Oh. Whew. You know, I mean, I gotta move. I mean, that's part of it, you know. Oh my God. You know, they want me moving around, you know. I mean, you don't want blood clots either, you know, after a surgery. So you want to stay moving. So I've been walking around the room and whatever, but, you know. Okay, let's get back to work here. Yeah, this is, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. Sorry, I just had to resituate. Nope. Other way, please. Thank you. Alrighty. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a little bit of adjustment on one of these in order to have it meet properly. So if we take one of these down, yeah, see, okay, so if we go one up, one down, we're two, we've closed off one of them, so we got to bring it down or up, one of the two. So let's bring this one up. And I should have just done one and done the measurement and then just gone through instead of doing what I did, but oh well. Too late now. So we're going to bring this up. We're going to try to bring this up. Come on, there you are. Thank you. And you, and you, and then we'll delete you, and 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 copy you. No. Yes. And before we do all that work, there we go. That's what we want. Just like that. Okay. So then we can get rid of all that. And run that gamut through. And then we'll take that. And we'll put that where it's supposed to be now. Pay attention. There you go. The cool thing is you could just keep repeating this process. You could make a tower out of this, you know, and because we don't have collision anymore, which is, you know, every time I use something and I'm like, and I don't have a collision in the red state, I'm like, I can't, you know, back when we were building, it was like, you know, before this update, you know, you get red states and you're like, all right, but I want that there. All right, how do I make that go there? You know, and you're like, it's just a little bit. And now it's like, yeah, whatever. You want to put it there? Go ahead. Upside down, thank you, you're turning me instinctively. Right on, sister. Will do. Yeah, I'm trying. You know, it's you know, like anything, it's just gonna take a little time. You know, that's why I'm not allowed back to work for 4 weeks. You know, in about 2 weeks, I'll probably be feeling pretty normal. I would imagine. At least I better be. Or that's gonna suck. Alright, we have made our complete rotations. So we should have something that looks like this. Right? Alright. Good, 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 good. But now, if we take our prefabbies, Bazunga, No. And if you can do that, you know, and then you could close that up, you know, using something and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's just, you know, a number of different ways you could go about, you know, doing this. You could bring this down, you know, get that out of there, you know, so you don't have that spacing. But what we're trying to do is, you know, do this extended sort of ceiling, you know, as close as we can get it anyway. And just to show you what it looks like, so we're going to just pop this in. I don't like the way this looks at the moment. I would alter this. You know, at this point, you may even want to consider maybe dropping that in. Let's see where this leads us. Maybe throwing this in here, dropping that. Yeah, that looks like the way to go. There it is. Okay, so now, you know, we're lined up on that a little bit better. Actually, it's about the same, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's about the same. Never mind. As soon as we get that, let's throw a door in this thing so we can get in there. And now you have that. Which is kind of neat, you know, it gives you, it's a different look, you know, than if you wanted. There you got it. And then on top of that, you know, you could throw in, you know, that you have so many options. It's not even funny. You got floors, you got other walls, you've got universal adjacency options. You've got you know, all kinds of stuff, you know. There you got it. And then, you know, just another different way to, you know, create a structure, you know what I mean? And then light it, decorate it, all that. Just gives you other options, you know? And then, oh, I don't know. You could bring in other craziness. You could, you know, change it up any way you see fit. But as long as you retain those little ones, you know, you'll be fine. You know, that's where that all went down. Or, you know, you want, take a roof, you know. But for that, you would probably want to flip some stuff around. And that's what I did over here. And then I put, you know, this roof cap on instead. So then you have a roof, you know, it's a neat looking roof, got a nice pattern, you know, you could decorate it in a, you know, a million different ways. You know, whatever you saw fit at that particular point. I'm just trying to see if we get a little phase. Ooh, that's neat. All right, what do we got there? There. So, swat that bot. You know, take that idea and, you know, see what you can do with it. And then all I did for the storage containers there was I did universal adjacency with the window. So any part that you can think of. So let's see here, where are they? Where's the storage units? They're there. Let's try 7. Because some of these aren't, I've already used them. So I don't know which is, hold on. There we go. So grab that, bank it, put it in the cache, grab your prefab window, snap that into place, boom. Now you could line that interior with those like I did. I wonder if the other window would, I'm trying to think if there's a way I can reverse this. You know what I mean? I wonder if this window will do something different. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. They used to be opposite directions, these two windows. No, same thing, okay. Kind of what I thought. Alright, we don't need this here. I was just showing how to make one. You get the idea. There's so many things you can do. I just think it's neat with that little added space, you know? And it's a nice, easy way to make an 8-sided, you know, walled room as opposed to, you know, a standard round room. Instead, if you wanted, you know, that kind of shape, but you want to make it out of walls, well, universal adjacency glitch. I'm kind of curious to see what this looks like. Ah, see, it only opens up that part. That's interesting. And then what if happens if I do this? Because those windows... Yeah, I figured that was going to give me that shape, but that's interesting. It's a round room. That's all it is. It's just a round room. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, it's just a round room again. That's all it is. Is the spacing a little different though? No, it's the same, isn't it? Yep, it's the same. Yeah, all it is a round room. Okay, so I was hoping it would kind of do something a little bit different, but nah, it's the same thing. That's all it is. It's a round room skinned differently. Right on, Sister Citizen. Thank you for stopping in. If any of you have not subscribed to Sister Citizen yet, jump on that. She's pretty fun. She's got some fun streams. She's a very nice traveler. Although that is kind of cool in itself right there. We may need to retain that. Get on that. Sister Citizen. She's fun. Go watch her stuff. And she does totally remind me of, if she were a couple of years older, I bet she would be, totally reminds me of an old friend of mine from Rhode Island. The haircut is what actually was the main thing. But... like pretty much everything, face, the whole thing. Like you look like an old friend of mine. It was actually one of my ex-girlfriend's friends, but she became my friend. See, that's kind of neat. That's a little different. Something different. Well, you know, I did have a crush on her, but my girlfriend at the time, which in hindsight, I probably would have lasted a lot longer with her friend than the other one, because we just had more in common, you know. I mean, they were both beautiful women, you know, on a number of levels, both, you know, outwardly and inwardly. They were, you know, good people. But, you know, my girlfriend at the time's friend, we just had more in common. We came from a more similar background, similar lifestyle. My girlfriend at the time, little did I know until later, came from a lot of money, but was trying not to show that. But, you know, it was just, we just came from very different backgrounds. And when I mean a lot of money, I mean like old money. Like, you know, she was hiding it very well, you know, when I met her. Anyway, but still wonderful people, wonderful person. Nothing, no bad, just different backgrounds, you know, which led to, you know, eventually. But see, that's kind of neat in itself. Like, that's really neat. I mean, it would have been neat. Yeah, I mean, this is really just a round room with... Although I do like the window look of that now. That's kind of cool inside, right? Ooh, let me take a look at this. Because that's like creates some cool... Yeah, I like that. Still get a window, but you can, like, that's some nice decorative idea things here, you know? I haven't decorated any. I haven't built anything in a while. I've just been working on structures. I haven't, like, decorated and built, and yeah, look at that. Oh, is that flat? Are you freaking kidding me? So there's a nice little flat spot. I don't like the monitors these days. They don't look right. They changed them. It's that reflection or refraction in there that really is... Man, they don't look as nice as they used to, do they? It's kind of something weird about them. Yeah, I don't know about that. But see what I mean? You can create little control panels in here. You know, it gives this window, this interior, a little bit different look. Unfortunately, the ladder does not snap into here. I was really hoping it would have, and it does not snap upon itself, which is kind of odd. But, you know, I was hoping it would snap inside here, but it does not. It doesn't register it. But, again, you know, neat little changes. Like, all those little bits and pieces, you know, make a difference in your build and how your build comes out. You know, the little bits of detail. You know, this is a neat little, you know, compartment that you could do whatever with, you know. That, I've never understood why they did that. The copy and that way, because, like, I want it flat. It's not, you know, it doesn't... the freaking fragging sassafras. If I copy it this way, it should just stay that way. That's the position it's in. Don't rotate in a weird freaking offshoot. I got it flat. That's how I want it. I want to copy it that way so I can continue to use it that way. I don't want to have to... that's so annoying. But you get my idea. You know, you see where we're going with this. It's just another decorative touch. Makes things look different. You know, adds another element to your build. You know. I mean... You know, we've been looking at very similar things for a long time. And so to take those similar things and still use them, but make them new and creative, you know, is always worthwhile. I mean, we could get even crazier here. You know, we could throw in more items if we wanted to. Inside vortex. Oh, were you lurking, bro? Good night, DG. Get some sleep. You probably have to work later, so get your rest on. All right, now let me think here. Lurking is you're there, you're listening. You might not be watching. You know, it's anything that, but like you're not basically lurking means you're not paying attention to the chat and what's going on that level of things. You know, you might hear something in the background and somebody may say something. You go look at the chat and go, oh yeah, maybe. But I think all in all, it is. But it basically means you're not paying attention. It would be my thought. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens with that. I'm just trying some ideas here. I'm just noodling. Rando stuff. Rando stuff is always fun. Nope, too much. Although we could probably do something with that in another way. I would be willing to bet. Oh, yeah, herein lies an issue. Here's another thing that recently happened that is really kind of frustrating. Alright, so this needs to be fixed. I put a window. I tried to glitch something in. The window ended up in there instead. And you can't delete the window, these angled windows individually anymore. You used to be able to get in there and delete that. You cannot for some reason anymore. You can still do the large glass panel, but for some reason the other ones do not work. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lurking is, it's in the background while you're doing something else and not engaged in chat. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm just doing wackiness for the sake of wackiness. Alright, that's going to end up in the same spot even if you turn it. Okay. Which I thought, that was just popping it in the middle. Okay. And it's a round thing, so it's not really going to do anything. Sometimes I say I'm going to lurk and everyone is saying bye. Yeah. But the problem is if you don't make that glitch and you lose your window within there, then it's going to be stuck. Not quite. But what if what is interesting here, and we're trying to see if there was something we could do with it, but we haven't figured it out yet. So if you look at these small prefabs here, if I put that window in there, it actually scales down. However, if I use the large glass, it does not. So that makes me curious on, is there something that we can do with that? But I don't know. Haven't investigated enough of it yet. All right, what time are we looking at? We're almost 12. Okay. Yeah, exactly, right? But it only does it on the curved window. And the downside is you can't remove the room because it takes the windows. So, you know, I wonder if I could even pop that back in there. No. Okay, so once that space is taken, it's taken. Oh, there's too many possibilities. It's getting a little crazy. Okay, see how I miss a glitch? But I can still get that. Like, it doesn't matter. So, you know, probably better to use these when you're doing something like this in order to, you know, so if you do miss your glitch, you're not deleting, replacing, you know, so that's probably what I would do now that I've thought about it. Get the small wire menu. If you just hit circle, you bring you to the small edit menu, and the item is still cached. Yes, but you can recache it. Yes, it gets a little confusing, and I gotta really one of these days. Maybe Joby, you and I will sit down together and we'll futz around with it. This is not good. This is actually spreading down into my tummy area. Yeah, I'm meaning to get going shortly here, folks. Got a minor concern on something. Alright, hold on. First we need you. Then we're going to cache you. Then we're going to try you, and we're going to see if I can spin this around the other way. I could bring this into, that would change position. There it is. Okay, so that's how I would do that if I wanted to flip those around. Just do it with the wall instead. And then I could half step that in. Say, oh, I don't know. There we go. Get rid of that one. And then we'll go with that. 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 And that. And that. And that. Nope. One more time. That. To that. To that. To that. There we go. Better. And half step that in. Now, just out of curiosity, what would you do? You'd go right over it. But if I did say that with that, are you gonna let me? No, you're not gonna let me, are you? Oh no, you are. There you are. You're not gonna let me turn you though, are you? All right, interesting. Because you're what, halfway through? Yeah. Okay, so what if I... No, what if I... Bring you down one. And then it's gonna be too low. I can see it already. Alright, that's too low. Okay. Just futzing around, just seeing what we could possibly get out of all this, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wish there was a way we could we could hold that size, you know what I mean, where we could actually use it and snap it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish when it cached it at scale, it would hold the scale and not revert to default when you snap it to something, you know what I mean? So that we could snap scaled pieces. I'm seeing potential of some ideas here. I mean, there's definitely some thought process going on with this. I need to get going. I have some medical things I need to look at and have addressed. I need to call my doctero. So I'm going to try and come back tonight for a later evening stream. We're going to see, or maybe sometime early evening. I don't know yet. But I need to make some calls and do some things here. So, with that said, I want to thank everybody who hung out today. I want to thank any new subscribers, any new viewers. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean, that's pretty much my main goal today, was to kind of show you that neat little thing that Dark Hellboy showed me, and then, you know, a way to start building off of that. You know, using the small prefab to the large prefab to open up the top. So, anyway, guys, take care. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to try and be back tonight. No guarantees, but I'm going to work on it. If not, I'll probably be on sometime tomorrow. And, you know, I've got a few weeks off from work, so I'll be on, you know. So hit that notifications button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. So, until next time, this has been me, Kevin C., here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on. Get out there. Start building some funky stuff. Till next time, take care, everybody.